What's up, YouTube? T Movies here with Empire back tonight at 9 p.m. Obviously, since this series does return Terrence Howard back as Lucius Lyon, I decided to go ahead and do my top 10 favorite Terrence Howard projects. Now, there are talks about once Terrence Howard's been talking about once Empire's done, he's gonna be retiring acting. Which, okay, wow, I believe that when I see it. I mean, yeah, you know how many times actors and even directors, for that matter, say that they're going to be retiring, but they end up not retiring. So yeah, I mean, remember when Kevin Smith said that he was retiring from directing, but look, he's still making films. But anyway, so with that being said, here's my 10 favorite Terrence Howard projects. Because I could have probably just done movies instead, but obviously he has done a show that I quite like, so I'm adding a show on this list. So yeah, but anyway, here's here's my favorite projects of this. All right, coming in at number 10 is not really that big of a role, but it's a really cool role. It's the film Ray, where it tells the story of legendary musician Ray Charles. And Terrence Howard plays the role of Gossie McGee. He's like this friendly guitarist who ends up helping Charles find his place. Like, it was a small role, but a very important role for Howard. And he ended up receiving great recognition from critics for his performance. And the film ended up getting a nomination for Best Picture at the Oscars. Jamie Foxx won his Oscar for this performance. Well-deserving win. Ray is a really terrific movie. I mean, you also had Kerry Washington, Regina King was in this, and I really quite liked the dynamic chemistry between Howard and Fox. Their chemistry was really great in this. And if you guys haven't seen Ray, it's a really good film. All right, coming in at number 9 is the film Pride. Now, the movie takes place in 1973 and stars Terrence Howard as Jim Ellis, who's this college-educated guy, African American, who can't really find like a job. So he's like driven by the love of a competitive swimming team, and he decides to become a he pretty much decides to become a coach for the swimming team. But there's also lots of stuff in this that includes like stuff actually ends up during this, including like violence, racism, and stuff like that. You had Bernie Mac, which it's kind of weird seeing Bernie Mac in a film like this, but hey, Bernie Mac can show you could do more than just comedy. So Bernie Mac's the man. Like, such shame he passed away. But yeah, Pride is a really good film. I mean, I'm not that much of a swimmer or anything, so I don't really come on that. But the swim scenes here was pretty cool, and Terrence Howard was like such a really friendly and reliable coach. I mean, that guy could play a coach well. He even played a coach in movie 43. But yeah, Pride, really good little film. If you guys haven't seen Pride yet, check it out. All right, coming in at number 8 is going to Four Brothers. Now, Four Brothers, directed by the late John Singleton. It's where this Detroit foster mother, played by Finola Flanagan, ends up being murdered, and so her her rising the kids that she ended up raising, and they're now grown up pretty well, including Garrett Helen, who plays this rising musician named Jack, this former Marine named Angel, played by Tyrese Gibson, this hockey player named Bobby, played by Mark Wahlberg, and this father named Jeremiah, played by Andre Benjamin, go down to hunt the pretty much try to take down the people responsible for killing their mother. And you got Chiwetel Ejiofor, who plays like the drug kingpin here. And as for Terrence Howard, he plays the Detroit Lieutenant Green, while Josh Charles ends up playing the other detective who are trying to investigate what happened and all. I mean, Terrence Howard could play a detective really well, and I know he really played this role really cool. I mean, I liked his on-screen chemistry with Josh Charles. Those two really play off each other really well. and he's trying to find out who was responsible for the murder and all. And Four Brothers, I really got kicked out of Four Brothers. It's probably one of my favorite Singleton directing films. Singleton did a great job at directing this movie. And the other cast was all great. I mean, if you guys never seen Four Brothers by now, go check Four Brothers out. It's a really good one. Alright, coming in at number 7 is The Best Man. Now, we also had Best Man Holiday, which I really got to kick out Best Man Holiday. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to lie. I think Best Man Holiday is even better than the original. Like, Best Man Holiday was really great. Now, Terrence Howard here, I really love Terrence Howard's performance. I mean, his character, of course, is named Quinn. He's pretty much like the guy who ends up lacking direction, and he has like crazy behavior. Like he smokes a lot, like gets stoned a lot. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I literally call Terrence Howard's character Quinn the black version of Steve Stifler. Like he's not as wild as Steve Stifler, but he reminds me of Steve Stifler at times. And Best Man, directed by Malcolm D. Lee, who gave us, of course, gave us Girls Trip, Ride Along. I mean, not Ride Along, Night School, the other Kevin Hart film. I mean, this is a really awesome film. I mean, it's a film about friendship, and it's a part wedding movie. Great cast. You had Tate Diggs, Morris Chestnut, Nia Long was in this. You also had loads of other people. Some really great performances by all the cast. If you guys haven't seen them, and then of course we had the Best Man Holiday, which where the gang ends up getting back together for the Christmas season. Now we were supposed to have another Best Man film called I think the Best Man Wedding. I have no idea what's going on with that one, but yeah, the Best Man movies are pretty interesting. I mean, crazy to believe that the original Best Man turns 20 this year. I mean, wrap your heads around that. The Best Man is 20 years old this year. Wow, I feel old. Anyway, all right. Coming in at number 6 is Going to Prisoners. Now, Prisoners, Terrence Howard, it's more of a Hugh Jackman, Jake Gyllenhaal film than it is a Terrence Howard film. But Prisoners he's still pretty great in Prisoners. I mean, in Prisoners, he of course plays the husband to Viola Davis' character. And he's trying to help his best friends, uncover the secrets behind the kidnapping of Hugh Jackman's character and Marie Bello's character's kid. And Prisoners, directed by Denis Villeneuve, Paul Dano, Hugh Jackman, Maria Bello, Viola Davis, some really great cast members was in this. I mean, it is really intense, a great thrill ride. I mean, Prisoners, it'll leave you guessing from beginning to end. I mean, Prisoners is freaking great. If you guys haven't seen Prisoners by now, definitely give that one a shot. Alright, coming in at number 5 is Going to the Brave One. Now, The Brave One was directed by Neil, I think it was Neil Jordan, or I can't remember the actual director's name, but in it stars Jodie Foster as this radio host named Erica Bain, who ends up during a brutal attack that leaves her badly injured, and and it also ends up leaving her fiance dead. So the tragedy ends up haunting her, and she ends up setting out on a quest for revenge, and her exploits captivate say residents. But you got this Terrence Howard plays the detective who ends up closing in on her, and wonder if and he ends up wondering that if Erica is actually the one he's supposed to be hunting as well. So the Brave One, Jodie Foster, I think it's her best performance in years. Like, crazy she did not get an Oscar nomination for this. I mean, Jodie Foster's been, of course, she won for Silence of the Lambs and all. Crazy that she's not getting Oscar love for Brave One. She was great in this movie. I mean, her style in this was great. Terrence Howard was of course great in this. You had Lost Dude, Naveen Andrews was in this. Brave One is such a great film. I mean, this movie will keep you on the edge of your seat from beginning to end, and it's a great revenge thriller. I mean, if you guys never seen The Brave One, give The Brave One a go. It's a really good one. All right, now coming in at number 4 is the first Iron Man movie. All right, Terrence Howard got oh man, Terrence Howard. You know, he of course played Brody in the original Iron Man. But if you guys recall that Iron Man 2, 3, and the other MCU movies, he ended up getting replaced by Don Cheadle, and then Don Cheadle became War Machine. I, oh man, Terrence Howard, dude. No, I love Don Cheadle as War Machine. Don't get me wrong. I think Don Cheadle was a great War Machine. I still wonder how great Terrence Howard would have been as War Machine. I mean, I think he would have played War Machine great. But I don't know much about the whole story of why Terrence Howard left. I heard some because Terrence Howard wanted more money, but you know Jon Favreau and the MCU didn't want to give him that much money, so Terrence Howard decided to become like a big crybaby and leave. I love Terrence Howard as an actor. Terrence Howard is great. Sometimes the guy could be a crybaby. I'm not going to a whole rant of. I'm not going to a Tyrese stuff between Terrence Howard, but yeah, the guy could become a crybaby once in a while, and leaving the MCU kind of proved that. And now he's being a crybaby about that he does gain a war love for Empire and stuff like that. I mean, oh boy. Anyway, but still, that what if thing that Marvel is doing for Disney Plus. I'm hoping they'll have one episode where it features what if Terrence Howard haven't left the MCU, and what if he stood on and played and ended up playing War Machine. I would love to see Terrence Howard as War Machine. I think he will play that role great. But yeah, I mean, Terrence Howard, I still thought he was a great. I know he was a great Brody. Even at the end, there's like a scene with Terrence Howard where he's looking at the War Machine costume, and then his words was, "Next time." Did next time ever come? No, next time never came. For Don Cheadle, next time came, but not for Terrence Howard. But you know. All right. Coming in at number 3 is the Oscar-winning movie Crash. All right, I know it's cool to hate on Crash and all that. I don't care what anyone says. I loved Crash. Crash. I know Crash was a great movie. Directed by Paul Haggis. Great cast. You had Sandra Bullock, Ludacris, Tennessee Newton, Ryan Felipe, Matt Dillon. You had who else? This has a big cast. Can't even remember who was in this movie. Oh yeah, Lawrence Tate was in this. You had Brendan Fraser. I mean, I could go through a whole list of people who was in this. This probably has one of the best ensembles I've ever seen in a movie. And in it, Terrence Howard plays this character named Cameron Tyre, who's this man whose relationship with his wife, played by Tennessee Newton, becomes strained following his failure to intervene while she is being molested by this racist cop, who's of course played by Matt Dillon. And Matt Dillon, his character, I love Matt Dillon, but I wanted to punch that guy in the mouth. I did not like the Matt Dillon character at all. I love Matt Dillon's performance, but the character, I just wanted to punch that dude. But Terrence Howard, I mean, I really did quite like Terrence Howard in this. I know he really played this role great. I know he gave a great performance as his character. And the tensions between him and Newton was great. And the movie, like I said, won Best Picture. I mean, I think 2005 has got to been the best year for Terrence Howard. I think Crash got released in 2004. I can't remember if this movie got released in 2004 or 5. I always keep forgetting the actual release date. But anyway, Crash, still a great movie. If you guys never seen Crash, give it a go. Because I know it's cool to hate on this movie, but I love Crash. I cannot hate on this movie at all. Oh, and not to mention, funny enough, Don Cheadle's also in this movie too. So we got the dude who played War Machine in Crash, and we got the dude who could have been War Machine in Crash. I always found that to be pretty funny, but anyway. Alright, now my number two favorite is actually, of course, a TV show, and this is actually the reason why I decided to do its best Terrence Howard project instead of movies. My number two pick for a Terrence Howard project is going to the TV show Empire. Now, the final season premieres tonight on Fox, and Empire had, since it had went to little controversy lately because of the whole Jesse Smollett situation. I'm not going to go into any details about that. But Terrence Howard, as pretty much as the role of Lucius Empire, hip hop artist and CEO of Empire Entertainment, Lucius. I think Terrence Howard is great in this. His he has great chemistry with Cookie, played by Taraji P Henson. His sons, the ones he plays, his sons are pretty great. Like, despite what ended up happening with him now, Jesse Smollett was still pretty good in this, despite. Oh boy, that's the story. That's a topic for another time. The whole Jesse Smollett situation, but also Bryce Sherwood great as Hakeem Lyons great. Tyree Byers as Andre. Jamal. Of course, Jesse Smollett as Jamal is great. The music is terrific. Lots of the episodes have been pretty good. I mean, there are episodes that I think are that hit the mark, but it's still a pretty decent show. And it's gonna be a little disappointing when the show comes to an end. But hopefully, Empire will end with a bang because I really like Empire, and maybe once Empire is done, we'll see a spinoff. Who knows? I mean, just because Empire is over doesn't mean the world has to end. So who knows? All right. And speaking of, I already did my 10 favorite Taraji P Henson films. I might actually do that to talk about Empire with her list because she's great as Cookie. Anyway, now Terrence Howard's best film of all time is another rap-based movie, or a rap-based project, I should say. My number one favorite Terrence Howard movie of all time automatically goes to Hustle and Flow. I mean, Terrence Howard's been in loads of stuff before. He did Crash before, he did The Best Man before, but I think it was Hustle and Flow that put Terrence Howard on the map for most people. Because, Terrence Howard he ended up scoring an Oscar nomination for his performance here. You even had, speaking of Empire, you even had Taraji P Henson in this. And, Terrence Howard plays this DJ named, DJ. Actually, he plays this rapper named DJ, who is like this pimp living a day-to-day on the tough street of Memphis, Tennessee. And so, like, he's pushing 40, and he's tired of living, he started being a pimp and all, so he decided to get into, like, the rap business and become a full-time rapper. And some of the rap sing moments in this are great. Like, Hustle has some great rap stuff, like, it's hard out here for a pimp. I can play that song over and over. I love that song. That It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp song, great song. Or that Whoop That Trick song is great. And not to mention, 3-6 Mafia, get this, they ended up being the first rap group to win an Oscar for Best Original Song. So, now, they weren't the first rap to win this, so that obviously went to Eminem. But they ended up being the first rap group to win an Oscar. And, I liked what at that one Oscar when 3-6 Mafia won. I think it was Jon Stewart who was hosting at the time, where he made a funny quote saying, for anyone keeping tabs at home, 3-6 Mafia won one Oscar, Martin Scorsese, 0. Obviously, 2 years later, obviously the year after that, Scorsese won for the part, but so Hustle and Flow, such a great movie. I mean, it's directed by Craig Buer, who also directed episodes of Empire. He's also directed the upcoming Coming to America sequel, which I cannot wait for. He also featured Anthony Anderson, DJ Qual, Orange the Black Girl, Tyran, Manny. Ludacris was in this. Isaac Hayes, Paula Jai Parkey, Juicy J was in this. Or Juicy J, I can't remember that. But anyway, Hustle and Flow, such a great movie. Great performances, great script, great music. I mean, if you guys, it's definitely Terrence Howard's best performance ever as well. If you guys never seen Hustle and Flow by now, go watch Hustle and Flow. It's a really great Terrence Howard performance. Alright, that's pretty much it. Let me do the quick rundown. 10, Ray. 9, Pride. 8. Let me do that again. I kind of screwed up on that. Alright. 10, Ray. 9, Pride. 8, Four Brothers. 7, The Best Man. 6, Prisoners. 5, The Brave One. 4, Iron Man. 3, Crash. 2, Empire. 1, Hustle and Flow. Now, he's been in loads of other stuff as well. Let me pull this credit. He was in Princess and the Frog, which I always keep forgetting about. He was in Get Rich or Die Trying with 50 Cent. He was in Big Mama's House, Fighting with Channing Tatum. The Butler he was in with Forrest Whitaker. Mr. Holland's Opus with Richard Dreyfuss he was in. Dead Man Down. August Rush with Freddie Highmore and Robert Williams. He was in Dead Presidents. Red Tails with Cuba Gooding. He was in Heart's War. Angel Eyes. He was in something called Ghost New Orleans. I don't know anything about that. The Perfect Holiday. Players Club. Idlewild, also with Andre 3000. St. Vincent. Sabotage. Wendy Mandela. Biker Boys. He was in the horrible Mariah Carey movie Glitter. Lackawanna Blues. Yeah, he's been some really cool stuff. Cannot wait to see Cutthroat City, by the way, which is a movie directed by RZA. That movie comes out next year, so anyway, let me leave you guys. What are some of your favorite Terrence Howard projects? Whether it's his movie work or his TV work. Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is T Movie signing.